Erev Tov. Good to be with you. We are going to start in just a moment and share the story and the counting of the Omer and our Zoom, our Hashkivenu and Shema prayers. So I'll get started. Welcome. I'll welcome folks in a minute since people always end up joining after I start, then I can continue to welcome as people come in. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. 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 Hello, Hine ma tov, how good it is to be with you. Hi to Simon and Yvonne and to Nancy and to Ella and to Steve and anybody else who might be with us. Hello, and it's good to have you. Quick story. I was reminded of this story a little bit from the four children at the Passover Seder that we adapt based on who the children are standing in front of us. This isn't about children, but you may see the connection. Once there was a prince who thought he was a rooster. While the other princes spent their days slaying dragons, courting princesses, or learning how to rule a kingdom, this prince cast off his royal robes and spent his days crouching beneath a table, refusing to eat any food except kernels of corn. His father, the king, was very upset at this behavior. "Send for the best doctors in all the land," he proclaimed. "A great reward will be given to anyone who can cure my son." Doctors came from all corners of the kingdom. Each tried to cure the prince, but none of them succeeded. The prince still thought he was a rooster. He ate corn, preened his feathers, strutted about crying, "Ur, ur, ur." When the king had almost given up hope, a wise man passing through the kingdom appeared before him. "Let me stay alone with the prince for 1 week, and I will cure him," he said to the king. "Everyone else has failed," the king moaned, "but you are welcome to try." Thus the wise man entered the prince's chamber, where he took off his clothes, crawled under the table, and began to eat kernels of corn, just like the prince. The prince looked at the man with suspicion. "Who are you?" he asked. "I'm a rooster," said the wise man, and he continued to munch on the corn. After a short while, he asked the prince, "Who are you?" "Well, I am a rooster too," said the prince. And after that, the prince treated the wise man as an equal. The two strutted about preening their feathers and crying cock-a-doodle-doo. When they had made their home under the table for a while and had become good friends, the wise man suddenly crawled out to the prince's chamber and dressed himself. The prince was shocked. "A rooster doesn't wear clothes," he said. The wise man remained calm. "I am a rooster, and I'm wearing clothes." The prince considered this for a day or two. Then he decided to imitate his friend, and he too put on clothes. A few days later, the wise man took some of the food that was being delivered to them every day, food they had refused to eat. He carried it beneath the table and ate it. The prince was astonished. "Roosters don't eat that kind of food." But the wise man calmly said, a rooster can eat any food he wants and still be a good rooster. And he continued to eat the tasty food. The prince watched this for a while. Then he decided to imitate his friend, and he too ate the food. The next day, the wise man stopped crouching beneath the table. He stood up proudly on his 2 feet and started to walk like a man. What are you doing? Asked the prince. A rooster can't get up and walk around like that. But the wise man said firmly, I am a rooster, and if I want to walk around like this, I will. And he continued to walk around upright. The prince peered at him from beneath the table. Then he decided to imitate his friend, and he too stood up and walked on his 2 feet. So in this way, the prince began to eat, dress, and walk like a man. The week's time was up, and no longer did he act like a rooster. The king was overjoyed, of course, and welcomed his son back with open arms. As for the wise man, why, he collected his reward and went happily on his way. Hi to Ellen and to Sharon and to Jeff and to Adele. Thanks for being with us. So it is time to count the Omer. And each night we count a different number. We started on the second night of Pesach, which was our first night, and now we are moving into. It's not quite there, but we'll pretend that it's going to be the 5th day of the Omer, starting when the sun goes down. And so we will be in the 5th day in a moment. And I'm going to first just share a page with you, and then I will share a different page with you with the blessing, and we'll count the Omer. So here we go. Whoop, it's not the right page for me to share. Hold on a sec. Here we go. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry about that. So we are in the 5th night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the purple circle with the orange on the inside. Purple is this whole week is Chesed, the week of loving kindness, right? Week 1. And the orange on the inside is Hod, which is splendor or humility. And so we have loving kindness, perhaps with humility within it this week. And we will turn to our bracha, our blessing. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay. And we will turn to our Omer counting. Again, as I mentioned, it is the 5th day, starting, I don't know, within the hour or so as the sun goes down. Hineni muchan umzuman lekayem mitzvat aseh shel sfirat Omer. I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat haOmer. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. Hayom Chamisha Yamim La Omer, Ba-Omer. Today is the fifth day in the counting of the Omer. And we have, as I said, Hod Shebe Chesed, Hod inside of Chesed in the spiritual calendar today as well. So there we go. So it's the fifth. And as a reminder, we count to 49. 49 days, 7 weeks, 7 times 7. 7's a good number. And we are in this period of counting. And then the 50th day is Shavuot as we move forward. So now we're going to move into our Shema and Hashkivenu prayers. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam, Leolam Vaed. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom, L'Shalom, V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'Chaim, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. 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 Amen, amen. Amen, amen. 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 Just a quick announcement. I would also hi to Larry, who also joined us. A quick announcement that Friday morning at 10 a.m., we have our 7th day Passover service with Yizkor, with our memorial prayers at TBI and also on our streaming platforms and also even on Zoom if you'd like to join us there. The link's in the congregational email. It will be in Thursday's email again, so if you can look at it on Thursday as that comes out. There's a new adult Jewish learning class starting tonight in 15 minutes. It is a class really looking at warriors, worshipers, and wives. It's looking at the Israel through that lens, and it is a hybrid class. So there will be some people at TBI, but it's also available on the Adult Jewish Learning link, which is in your congregational email, or send me an email in the next few minutes and I'll send it to you if you're interested in joining. That's a class being taught by Gary Gilbert and Tammy Schneider. So that's a class that is taking place, and we'll close. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav Ose Shalom. Bimromav Huyase, huyase, huyase Shalom. Huyase, huyase, huyase Shalom. Huyase, huyase, huyase Shalom. Aleinu. Thanks everyone for being with us. Hope to see you